Hello everyone, today we are going to do a reading and see what is coming through. Alright, so what I'm going to do is tell you that this is for all star signs. If you are here, I feel that it's a star sign in itself, a sign in itself. Also, all the information for private readings is down below, so I thought I would mention that as well. I've got the cards ready to go. Okay, so on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com, you can find the private tarot readings, the services I offer, rituals to manifest different areas of your life for black magic energy removal. There's prayers, healing work, and there's just, private readings as well, and everything is on there. There's also the intention items, which thousands of people have seen results with, which is amazing. So those items are handmade, meditated with, and saged. You won't find those kinds of items anywhere else because they're all made in-house, and they are really special as well. So there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, wallet, or your purse, candles, sage bundles, teas, etc. So it's all there for your convenience. All right, so let's begin. See what's coming through here for you. Right, so we've got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is actually ruled by Mercury, so I feel like there's definitely going to be some communication that is going to flow through and come your way from someone who is quite quiet. They're awfully quiet, they're not really saying much, they're not really telling you much, and it's definitely making you wonder, ponder, contemplate, even be like the Hermit where you're overthinking things. And of course, that happens as a result of not getting the kind of communication you feel or know you're supposed to get. I mean, that's so normal, right? So if you feel really worried about the fact that you're overthinking, or why do I feel like this, I think it's quite obvious for me to say and to emotionally validate you that that's totally normal when someone makes you feel that way, to then feel that way. Okay, because I know some of you are also thinking like, why do I feel this way? Like, why am I on edge about it or waiting around for it? And that's because it's normal. Okay, so we've got the Sun, we've got the Six of Pentacles. There's definitely going to be an opening here. Oh, it's going to happen. I feel like this person's trying to evaluate some things in their life, with family, with friends. They've got a lot of things going on their plate. It's almost like they're trying to cater to so many people at once, and so much is going on in their life that they're just like, oh, which way do I turn? Which way do I go? And it's going to happen actually when you least expect it, which is really interesting. You know how sometimes you're like sitting there and you're probably thinking, they're already going to message me. And then it's in that moment that they usually message. Or when you're sitting there waiting for a response and nothing really pops up on your phone. And it's just like, like, why does that happen? Why does it happen when you're busy doing things, or you put your mind elsewhere and you're focused on other things? Why is it in those moments that communication comes? Well, I don't really have an answer for that, except for the fact that actually I do. I think that it's really to do with the law of detachment, which I talk about so much on my channel, and that energy really feeds to the other person, that your energy is light and bright, and that actually triggers them spiritually to come towards you. So actually, yes, I do have the answer for that, but no, it's weird, it's weird, and it's one of those things. But yeah, unexpected communication is going to come your way when you are just focused on other things. And yeah, Page of Pentacles shows that they do want to talk. Now, I will get some cards out in the middle of the spread as to what they want to say and things like that. Yeah, there you go. Ace of Swords is also communication. It's like having a sense of victory over the situation, and knowing that they are coming towards you for a reason. I think also to make things right with the Six of Pentacles. I think they'll realise that, you've always been trying to do so much, and essentially they will think like, I need to make things work as well. Why am I not doing enough? Why am I not putting enough effort? Why am I not, going through that length, going through those aspects as well to make things work and make things happen? Why am I not doing that? That's another thing they're going to really think as well. Okay. Yeah, see? They're going to try and work on things, which means that they'll put action towards you. I don't think you need to reach out to this person. So if you're wondering like, do I need to reach out to them? Do I need to go to them? I don't think so. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Honestly, I actually believe that they will take action to come towards you, no matter how wrapped up in their own thoughts and emotions they are, even if they're emotionally unavailable, which is very kind of like an Emperor energy, even if they're emotionally immature, which again is an Emperor energy, and even if they're so wrapped up with so many things that they've got going on, I genuinely believe that they will naturally come to you on their own terms. And I actually think that if you were to reach out to them, they might just be, you might even catch them at a bad time where they can't really talk to you properly, and it may then hurt you and upset you. Or if you reach out to them, you know, that neediness might also kind of, you know, make things get a bit sticky, and the conversation may not be as great unless you were letting them come to you. Does that make sense? I think the conversation would be tenfold better if you let them come to you. Yeah? All right. So that's what we have there. Fool. King of Swords, Fool, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. See, 3 to the 4 is progress and movement. Yeah, they're keeping to themselves, but the Three of Pentacles definitely goes to show here that they want to, you know, they also want to do things with you. They want to go back to how things were. They want to enjoy time with you. They want to spend time with you. It's rather beautiful that they want to do, you know, want to do all of these things with you, and that they find that really refreshing and enjoying. They find a lot of joy in your company, which they don't find with other people. Now, you actually really are so, you know, your personality is really lovely, and the Fool definitely goes to show here that they will unexpectedly come towards you. Why? Because the Fool is ruled by Uranus, okay? And Uranus is a very spontaneous planet. I mean, it's very sudden, it's very abrupt, it's like a surprise. And yeah, sometimes, you know, surprise isn't so great. But here, we've got a lot of really positive cards. We see positive communication coming from them to you. So it's a positive surprise, especially with the Sun. You know, Sun is the positive energy. You've also got the Sun in the background of this card as well. You've got here movement and momentum from them keeping quiet to actually then coming towards you, as we see. And Seven of Pentacles is the fact that they do still think about you, okay? You're not out of sight, out of mind, just because there isn't so much communication from them, or some of you might be, you know, may not have any communication or any lines of communication, but they still do think about you. I think that's very important as well. Okay, so just because they're a hermit doesn't mean they aren't thinking about you. You're not out of sight, you're not out of mind. That's a good actual piece of affirmation for you as well. You know why? Because that affirmation is good for your day-to-day life as well. So, you know, especially if this reading resonates, or if you like it, or if you claim it, definitely comment down below the affirmation, I am not out of sight, I am not out of mind. And that's actually a great affirmation for all areas of your life, because you're affirming yourself to yourself. You're affirming yourself that you know, you really do exist in this universe, and that, you know, especially if you're struggling to get respect from other people, that's such an amazing affirmation, honestly. So definitely comment it down below. I love giving affirmations in the readings and then seeing them in the comment section. It's just so uplifting and lovely as well. Okay, so let me just grab the cards. Sorry, my hand cream was sitting on top of the cards, so that's why I got random hand cream. Oh, and the pen just rolled off. All right, hold on a second. Actually, I feel like my hands are very, very dry. Ooh, okay. So these are the Mercury Realms Edition 2 cards, and let's have a look and see what is, you know, coming through. All right. All of these cards just flipped over. Hold on. I didn't see any of them anyway, so it's okay. Okay, I laugh because I just feel like so many of you would also laugh at this, and you'd just be like, oh my god, Moonlight, what a joke. Okay, Moonlight, all right. I think you would take it as a joke because you would realise that, oh my gosh, like, I was always right anyways, and they should have really listened to me, because this one literally says I should have listened to you. So they would literally tell you, like, I should have listened to you, you were right the entire time, I just wasn't in the right place, I had so much going on. Like, I just feel like you know what they're going to say. And we also have here as well, I don't want you to move on, yeah, they definitely don't want you to move on and put your time and energy anywhere else. It's very, very obvious and very clear from what I'm picking up on here that they don't want that to be the case. And I also sense as well, on just a stronger level as well, that they don't want you to kind of be giving your time and energy to other people either. Okay, so that's the thing, is that there's a person definitely here. For some of you, it could be a friend, could be a family member, it could be a romantic person. They don't want you to move on and give your time and energy to others, because they're now starting to see you as extremely precious, and they're starting to feel that you are definitely right. I mean, look at that. I got mad at you for being right. So it's really obvious here that there's a sense of accountability that they're going to take, which is so important in any kind of connection, that there's that teamwork and collaboration energy of being able to understand one another, right? So when the basic fundamentals of not being able to understand one another is there, it makes things very, very difficult and very frustrating. We've got here Instagram follow. Okay, so there's some movement here on social media that can happen as well. Okay, now I know that not everybody does have Instagram and Snapchat, but this is basically social media as a whole. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely some activity in that particular department that you may find with notifications or likes or messages that I am picking up on. Then we've also got here as well, I'm not used to the love you give me. I think that this is really them trying to say, like, I grew up very differently to you, and you give so much, and I'm not used to getting this much from a person. I'm not used to getting this much admiration, help, and things like that. And I think that's obviously a very, very strong aspect. And then that combined with them thinking, wait a second, but I don't want you to move on, so I better do something about this, even though I'm not ready for the kind of maturity that you give. And I did mention this in the beginning as well, is that the Emperor literally is about someone who is emotionally immature at times with how they deal with certain situations or their emotions, and that's confirmed from what we see here, okay, is that they didn't really handle things in the best way. And I'm going to validate you to say that you did handle things in a pretty good way. And if you felt, okay, at any point that you may have said things that you shouldn't have said, I actually think that you were triggered by them to think that way, okay? This is very common, and I just wanted to say that I know that this can sound a little bit off topic, and it probably is, okay, but it kind of makes sense in many ways. Sometimes, okay, people's reactions are based off of what the other person also says. It's not just always their own personal triggers, but it's also based off what they say. If someone has treated you so badly and then suddenly one day randomly you snap at them, it's probably a result of their constant behavior. Yes, sometimes it can be your own personal triggers and things like that that also overwhelm you based on things they say, but a lot of the times it is them. So, don't be too harsh on yourself is what I'm trying to say. Okay. We have, I know you can help me. Yes, they know that you can help them. Why? Because you're an incredible person, and they clearly haven't come across somebody like you. That's why. They know that you can help them do things. You can help things, especially when they're struggling. That there's a helping hand there. There's a shoulder to lean on. That's the kind of help they know they can get from you, because nobody else does that for them, okay? They don't have other people that are going to just drop everything and be there for them the way that you have done in the past, and the way that you are able to, and you want to, you're just a very helpful person and a very good person. And you know what? That's really funny I say that, because I found over the years as well as being a YouTube tarot reader that I come across so many helpful people. Unbelievable, actually. So for example, I was on Instagram, and there's so many, fake accounts that try and replicate Moonlight Guidance on Instagram because it's not verified. And they just, honestly, Instagram and TikTok, I don't know, like they don't do much to protect creators. Luckily on YouTube they do, because I get the verification mark. But there's still, some WhatsApp comments and things pretending to be me. So just be aware that, any links that are linked to my verified YouTube channel, that's me, okay? Just, be sure. Usually it has, sort of the most followers and things like that. But yeah, it's one of those things. Anyways, so I come across people that are able to help. There was one person who actually had a connection at Instagram and was trying to figure out certain things in terms of the scammers and how to file reports and things like that. And I was like, that's so helpful, and that is so nice. And then also on YouTube as well, before I used to have some issues with technology and things, and people would give recommendations, and it was genuinely so lovely. And you know, I know that if I ever get stuck and I have a question, there's always going to be someone who gives, you know, an answer that is really, really helpful. So that's one of the things that I just feel that you are helpful. And as a collective and a community that comes across my YouTube channel, I feel like you're just so helpful, and it's just such a wonderful thing. You're helpful in your life as well to the people around you. And I think that's what really is very special about you. And it just kind of connected, actually, that, you know, your helpfulness also has helped me in so many ways, and helps my channel too, you know. So I really just feel here that there's a lovely energy here, and this person absolutely picks up on the fact that you are very giving, and not just, you know, with your time, but also with your energy and with advice and lots of other things. So I think that's definitely something that they're going to, you know, really think is, wow, like nobody else can give me the time of day if I really needed it in an emergency, or if I need help, or if I need a favor. No one really does that for them, but you do, and I think that's really special. Okay, so that is your reading. Unexpected communication is coming. Now, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and check out the description box below, as I do giveaways every single month. Okay, so personal, you know, services, readings, intention items, all listed down below. TikTok, Instagram, all listed down below. I post short readings on there every single day. Would love for you to join me there, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone, take care, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye everyone.